Welcome back, Jamie here today with Dylan. AEW Collision, first ever episode, and the return of CM Punk finally after nearly a year. We're going to get into all that, especially the interview, which was supposed to be controversial, but really it was nothing. But tonight's card, I mean, we've got like 5 matches already. I mean, we've got Miro coming back, Andrade, CM Punk. I think Thunder Rose is going to be on as well. So it's like, should be a good show.
Do you think they're going to announce a new title out of nowhere?
Oh, I hope not. I hope, like we just said for weeks, just have the champion between 2 shows or whatever.
Yeah, but I don't mean a new. Oh, I just mean a newish title, not a new world title or something. You know what I mean?
What would it be called? It
I don't
won't
know.
work, would it?
Yeah, I'm just spitballing because Tony, he's gonna want to throw something in there. But my hope, real hope, is that this show is kind of run by a lot of the people that are working on it more than it is Tony. Because if CM Punk's gonna be the face of this show, he's clearly gonna have some sway or play in what's happening. So, I just think the main issue that's going to cause a lot of issues is the lack of communication, which seems to be causing all the issues because Tony's just not responding to anyone.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll get into that in a bit about the whole interview. But I mean, I think Punk even said he wants to feature Powerhouse Hobbs and Ricky Starks and all that. So hopefully you're right. Hopefully he does have some input. Because they're going to have to make these shows different. And to the credit, they've announced the announce team for tonight. It's Jim Ross, Nigel McGuinness, and someone from ROH. So at least, it's different voices. It's a different theme. Like, it's Elton John in it. They've announced the Elton John as the song or whatever.
Oh, my God. Can we talk about that?
You can talk about it if you want. I'm not really bothered about it either way. But
I am, because me and Nathan were discussing this in Discord. You probably saw it. Good song. Great song. But for a wrestling show?
the only reason why they show is it because it's Saturday Night Safari or whatever.
Yeah. But isn't the theme to Dynamite an original song?
Yeah, I think it is. I've never heard it before. Yeah.
So why are you spending all that money? Is he got some weird contract with whatever record label where he's able to get all these songs dead easily?
Maybe because it's either that or he's paying a lot for it, isn't it? Because he's had quite a few licensed songs already.
Yeah, but it does not. It doesn't suit a wrestling show. And did you see the video for it?
Yeah.
It was so off. It was just so not. If it was someone's entrance music, that's a different matter. You know what I mean?
True.
I can see
I agree. Yeah.
someone like Dalton Castle coming out to that. You know what I mean? There's a theme that you could work with that in terms of someone's character. But for a show.
Well, maybe it's just for tonight's episode. Actually, maybe it won't be. Maybe it's just for tonight and then they have a different one, but I doubt it.
No,
I doubt
it. Well, he announced it as this is the official thing, didn't he?
The official theme here. So I guess not.
It's so bad. It's so bad. Oh.
I mean, there's worse songs they could have chose, but it don't really fit. It's just because of the name, literally. That's why they chose it, really, isn't it?
Yeah, but it doesn't have any the name. I kind of understand the lyrics, but the show's called Collision.
Yeah, but it's on a Saturday and people fighting, so.
Yeah, but there's so many
But yeah, before we get into the show, let's keep talking about the concept and how it could go, because I've seen people both sides. I agree with this side though. Saturday, event, Saturday night more specifically, that's more sellable than Wednesday night, isn't it? Because people are off work, looking for stuff to do on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
In terms of viewership, it might not be the same, but in people actually going, I think it could be good.
Yeah, you know what I mean. The live shows, I think, the attendance, I think, will be not just because it's Chicago and CM Punk.
I just mean in the future. I just mean in general. Yeah.
But again, that's one aspect. Being a Saturday is a good night. But the prices, they're not going to be different, are they? They're going to be the same.
Oh no, but I mean, we can say that about anything. Everything's
that's going to be your major issue. Because their prices they're much higher than they are with WWE, aren't they? Or would they say they're the same?
I'd say they're the same, but WWE don't charge that much for the cheap seats or whatever. I'd say that maybe.
Yeah.
That's more Ticketmaster though, isn't it, with those prices
and
all that.
But I do hope that I do feel, because it's Saturday and the argument of oh, but people go out on Saturday. No, people don't. Not everyone.
People could go out to the show as well if they're going out.
But not everyone is out on a Saturday. Yeah, a lot of people go out on a Saturday night, but not everyone goes because they fucking it'd be packed and You know, some
And
people
not
have
just
kids.
that, like people
Some people
could
have
go to
kids.
they have kids and they could go to the show and then go out afterwards because the show
Yeah.
ends 10, 11 o'clock or whatever, doesn't it? So
Yeah, but like especially like you've got like kids and you're interested. It's like, oh, Saturday night, you know, I can't go out because I've got kids, but me and the kids can watch wrestling.
yeah, compared
I
to
mean,
Wednesday night where they might be going to bed early or you got to get up early for work or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah, and you know, and this, well, I'm not going to stay up and watch the night every night. I'm going to do it this once, but
Yeah, because
I
it's
got
CM Punk first night.
yeah, and I've got, you know, Sundays are usually quite clear for me, so it'd be nice to watch on a Sunday. You know what I
True.
mean,
Yeah. So the
you'd be,
potential's there. It's just it comes down to the company advertising it really, and you know what's going to be on the show as well. Really. I mean, I'm expecting tonight's number to be. I don't think they're going to crack 1 million. I don't think there'll be 1 million viewers tonight in America, obviously.
I'm going to take that bet and say they will be.
You think they're going to get at least 1 million?
I think they will get 1 million. It's CM Punk. He draws 1 million. Have they not? Have they mentioned this about the crowd being sold out or anything?
No, they've sold 9,000. The arena holds 18,000. So they're like halfway capacity.
All right. Okay. Well, that's more than most of the fucking shows, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's better than usual Dynamite. But I mean, at that point, you should just run a smaller arena, really.
Yeah.
You could have sold it out.
I wonder how many will they do tickets at the door? Like, will people like?
Yeah, there could be walk-ups, people like getting tickets on the day and stuff.
You know, maybe a few hundred from there. You know,
Yeah.
if you look at. But again, like the argument with Dave Meltzer is like, oh look, he's not saved it. Look at the ticket sales. I'm like, yeah, but you've got 5 shows in the same goddamn city.
Exactly. Like, why would it's ridiculous?
Like those people have like chosen this one show, and then like you took forever to announce when Collision. They're like, well, I bought fucking tickets for Dynamite.
Yeah, literally, Punk got announced. What was it, 2 weeks ago or something like that? 3 weeks ago. People would have bought the tickets months ago when they got announced. So yeah, you're right. It's like I've already spent my ticket, especially with the prices it is now. It's like I've just spent a few $100s. I'm not spending more.
I would have actually thought it would have sold out in Chicago once he got confirmed.
It's the hype, and it's not the same as it was 2 years ago.
Yeah,
you know,
I would have thought because of the. I would have thought it would have not necessarily because of the hype, but because of the situation behind it. People would be interested because, especially when he put that promo out there saying like, I've got a lot to say, but I don't know what I'm going to say until I get out there. So,
yeah, but that was literally on Wednesday, wasn't it? That was like 5 days. That's what I mean. The promotion's not really, you know.
And but there's only one person you can blame for that, and that's Tony. That's Tony.
Yep, exactly.
He's gone. You know what? I'm going to book it like this. It's like now you've got 3 shows, 4 you count hour each.
Yeah.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
So you've got to book 4 shows now. Now I think he's going to look at his piece of paper. He's going to this is going to be difficult, and he's going to drop it. He's going to turn around and he's going to notice. Oh, I can write on the back a bit more as well. You know what I mean? Unless someone gives him a fucking tablet and says, "Look, you could do it on this fucking, you know, Word document or you know on our fucking calendar on Outlook or Google." You know, that's how you can book. You infinite amount of fucking space.
Yeah, maybe we discussed it a few weeks ago. Maybe he's afraid of leaks or whatever, so he's keeping it pen and paper or whatever.
Yeah, but that could be slightly worse.
True. But yeah, before we get into the match
what happens if
card,
someone spills something on it? Oh no, 6 months of booking fucking ruined.
He just tries to make out, what did I write here? Who's that name again? Shit, I can't
see. Oh my god, I shouldn't have been on so much snow. I can't read it.
Well, let's talk about that CM Punk interview first before we get into the match card, because you know the dirt sheets were putting it out the day before it came out. Oh, CM Punk did an interview. AEW didn't, you know about it or whatever. They couldn't tell him to say this or whatever about Hangman, making it seem like it's a big deal. The interview comes out, and it's literally just Punk talking about what we've all been talking about.
It was a long ass fucking thing.
Yeah, I just skimmed through until I found the quotes by Punk, because a lot of it was just like, you know.
So a lot of it was just recapping.
Yeah, recapping.
And I think that's what they were referring to. You know, like where he talks about the stuff that he was saying before about the shoot and all that.
Yeah, well, people are getting pissed because what he said about Hangman. But it's like, you can understand his position. Like, even people posted a clip where, you know, Hangman hits him inside the face by accident or whatever. Like, you could tell, like, at that point, it's like, if someone did that to you, you would be kind of questioning, like, did he do that on purpose or not? Because at first, he's slapping his chest, and all of a sudden, he just goes up and hits him inside the face. So.
Yeah, no, like I said,
but it's like he came out and said, oh, Hangman's a bastard or anything like that. It was just like, I was unsure if he was shooting or not.
It was just recapping, and then when you get to the interview part, it's like, okay, what's he saying? Oh, we handled that situation badly. On the media scrum, I said what I shouldn't have said and stuff like that. Yeah, I wish we could have dealt with this differently. No one was speaking. But we got it sorted. I'm hoping to do better. You're like, how does this paint Punk in a bad light?
Yeah, true.
You
And he
can't even
also said,
say.
like, you brought it up, didn't he, multiple times about the Colt Cabana thing to Tony as well, and nothing got done about it for months on end. So clearly it's not like it just happened all of a sudden. It's been building for months. Tony's not doing anything about it. People are running rumours, oh, he got Colt Cabana fired and all this shit. It's like, the fuck? It all could have been solved months ago if Tony just sat him down and just explained the situation, but no.
I just don't understand it. Where before Punk was even rumored to be on AEW, when was the fucking last time Colt Cabana was on the TV show?
Exactly.
When
And all he
Brody
ever did,
Lee
he was just, he was in the Dark Order, like the 5th member or the 6th member or whatever the fuck he was.
during the Brody Lee, what? Who is crying about this? Your argument's invalid. Oh, you got fired. What was he doing? Was he in the middle of a major storyline and suddenly it got dropped? No,
Nope.
he was doing fuck all on TV. Fuck all anywhere. I don't know what he was doing. If he was doing shitty shit on shitty BD Elite, it was shitty, so no one was watching it anyway. So where's this idea that you got fired from? Like, if he wasn't there, like he,
Yeah. And he got relegated to ROH or whatever. So did Claudio, so did Kingston, so did Samoa Joe. It's like it was just Colt Cabana who got put into ROH, was it? So it's like, I don't see the argument, really.
I don't. And the glue eaters could just actually sit there and have a civil conversation and say, well, actually, they thought it through. They took a fucking minute and put the glue down. I went, you know what, John? What? I think this glue might be messing with me because I'm starting to think that Punk didn't get him fired because, if I remember correctly, we didn't see him on TV for a long time before Punk was even fucking a sparkle in anyone's eye.
Exactly.
But no, you put the glue down, put the glue spoon down, alright? Well, you glue it as you're probably trying to eat it with a fucking fork. Just put it down, take a minute, think. Let the glue wear off.
True. And also, he tried getting involved with the Young Bucks and contacting him or whatever, but the lawyers told him no. He was told don't contact him directly, even though they're going on TV in Chicago and doing his moves and all that. But they try and make it seem like, no, we want nothing to do with him. Nothing. No, we're scared. No.
Oh, the famous line from Kenny. Oh, we're just gonna put it behind us.
Then, yeah, we're just gonna move on. Yeah.
It makes reference to his match. It's like, you're antagonizing him. You're antagonizing him.
That's what they've been doing the whole time with the dirt sheets with Dave Meltzer and shit. Making him report all this stuff and making it seem like the whole locker room's against him and all this. And it's like, this has done some damage to Punk, to be honest, as well. In terms of some fans' eyes, mainly the glue eaters, but...
Yeah, but they never liked him anyway.
They did when he first came in. It's like, yeah, CM Punk, yeah, he's going to help AEW. He didn't go to WWE. And then,
It all goes back to Tony, realistically. If you had the balls to say, I am in fucking charge, you children. You actual children. Why are you acting like this? This man brings us in money.
More money than they do. What the ratings? We should talk about them now or whenever. From Dynamite, 200,000 people tuned out for the main event, and it's like, I thought this was your number one story, the Elite versus BCC or whatever. Why did 200,000 people tune out?
You were at 9. You were nearly at 1 million viewers right at the start.
Yeah, at the start. Obviously, that's the Big Bang Theory leading as well.
So
but,
and then you end at what? Was it
699?
699.
How does that, I don't know the explanation.
What? Is it because it's Wednesday, it's late, and people are going to bed, and they're going to probably catch it later? You know what, I'll watch half, and then I'll go to bed.
Yeah, but 200,000 people, that's a big drop. That's like a quarter of your audience, isn't it?
Do you want at least to have a big start, big middle, and a big finish for your main event? If the drops in between, that's fair, as long as those 3 major points, it's a story, and the story has 3 parts. And if you're giving us a 2-hour show that I don't know, James. It goes down to
the
Tony.
answer's clear. They're not draws. The Young Bucks aren't draws. Kenny Omega, people apart from the hardcore audience, no one's bothered. No one's bothered about him.
No one. You know what I mean? And the argument about just I don't know what the argument is. Like, what are they? They're flippy. They're Shawn Michaels wannabes.
Yeah.
That's all I see is just them trying to be Shawn Michaels. I'm like, well, could you do some cocaine then? Because then you might actually become interesting.
Yeah, can you
Yeah,
lose your smile for a bit?
yeah, hang out with Tony in the fucking back office, with the snow. Because at least then you might be fucking interesting. God, I can't stand him.
I can't stand them, especially after this whole interview as well. Like Punk's saying, I've been trying to, solve the issue, and they don't even want to talk. Just going through the lawyers, like, no, we don't want to talk and all this. But meanwhile, they'll post shit on the line. They'll do the little jabs when they know they're safe. But it's just ridiculous, man. It really is.
Like as much as I know about mediation, like you have a lawyer, that you have people in a mediation, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, what you scared? Like, what Punk's going to jump across the table and start attacking him? I doubt he's going to do that.
If he did that strengthens your case.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's like, unless Tony said, "Look, I don't want you interacting with him at all. I want to deal with him," which is fair enough. Then I think Tony should have went, "Listen, Punk, don't. I am me. It's me and you are going to be the point of contact from now on. Don't have to worry about them. They don't want to speak to you. They won't be children. I'm going to let them fizzle out, because I don't think that he's going to keep them on after this." You know
No,
what I
I
mean?
don't think, because apparently the dirt sheet is saying they're going to re-sign eventually, but I think it's coming up at the end of the year, the contract. So
I don't think Kenny will resign, because I think he won't go back to New Japan, because that's where he's king.
oh yeah, we gotta wait till this. The game's out next week, isn't it? So we're gonna have to wait to see what Kenny's reaction is to the game.
Oh, you all don't understand.
Well.
There was a lot of issues. It was a first time game. I wasn't really that involved. I had issues with other people and distracting me. I couldn't do anything. No one's fault. No one, not my fault. Everyone else.
We'll do better next time. But thanks for £50. But we'll do better next time.
That is not going to sell.
No, it's not going to sell.
That is going to be like nearly 25 quid by the end of the month.
Yo, Alex, welcome to the stream. Andy Rose and Nia Jackson, Kenta debuting tonight.
God, no, go away. Go away.
Why does everyone keep bringing up Nia Jackson, Mandy Rose? I don't know why they would
Rose
bring them in.
maybe, sure, fine. Nia Jax can stay the fuck away.
Shit.
She's a part of the Simone bloodline. She's loyal to WWE.
Oh, it's Motor Talk. Welcome to the stream, Motor Talk. I didn't know you had 2 accounts. Did you change your name or something? But yeah, I mean, Kenta, maybe. Have you seen the whole thing going back and forth with Kenta and Punk? Well, it has been going on for years on it, because he had the GTS first and all that. But
yeah, isn't that like in that interview that he spoke about years ago? It was like, oh, I stole it from someone from New Japan.
Yeah.
And they even changed the name.
The dirt sheets were saying they were planning that for Forbidden Door, Punk versus Kenta, but apparently, who the fuck was it? Now, someone said they didn't want to do it. I forgot who. But yeah.
I think they
don't know what's going on there.
Just not at Forbidden Door.
Yeah, because it's a week away.
It's a week away, and it's also a really shitty pay-per-view, and it's not what they want to do.
True. Yeah. Oh, you got 2 accounts, right? Okay.
They want a bigger payday, right? You got to realize that. Like, you got to. What money are you going to get from Forbidden Door? Because you're splitting that profit 50-50 with New Japan, aren't you?
I don't even think it's a 50-50 split, to be honest.
Has to be something. Like, well, obviously, like, because they're putting on a production, it's got to be at least 60-40. Maybe, you know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
Like 10% towards the production of the show and all that. Unless
I think they have sold. It's in Canada. I think they have sold out for Forbidden Door. I'm not too sure, but again, they're running Canada within 5 weeks of coming up, so it's like you're just burning out these fucking places. You're just running show after show after show. It's like,
have you noticed as well that they do seem to like be in the same practical areas? They seem to like have this one circuit around, don't they?
Yeah, I've seen people online complaining like other parts of America. It's like, why didn't they ever come over here? It's just one part of America. It's like, the fuck.
Like, has he got like a deal with a certain like airline? Like he's planned it out. Like, oh, if they do this show, then I can get them on this plane at this hotel, because he pays for all that. I'm like, how the fuck can you afford that? Like, you can't be that rich.
True.
Unless he buys multiple hotels, like he actually owns and runs them.
Oh, you might be onto something, because remember he did say he pays for the hotel, didn't he, for the wrestlers? So maybe you're right. Maybe he's got like a stake in certain hotels or whatever. Could be.
Oh, so he's just paying himself.
Well, he's losing money in a way, and I guess he's paying himself. Yeah. Alex says Kenta's going to join.
He'll be losing money, because if they're in that room and they're using the electric, they're using the water, they're using the like all these other things that he has to pay for that they're not paying for because they haven't paid for the room. He's then losing money.
True, yeah. But Alex says Kent is going to join Bullet Club Global tonight, and that's going to set up the match at Forbidden Door. It's possible with Tony Khan, because like we said before, literally the promotion of CM Punk's return's been piss poor already. So it won't surprise me if he starts a match tonight for next week with a week build. Literally, it's not even a week, it's what, 6 days?
No, I don't. I just can't see Punk doing a show at Forbidden Door.
True. I mean, I'm not saying he's injury prone or anything, but you don't want to risk him getting injured so soon if you just have him week after week wrestling, you know what I mean?
It's not only that, but if I was Punk and I was rocking up at Forbidden Door, I would burst into, someone's locker room. I'm like, oh, who the fuck's in this locker room? But, oh, hi Matt, hi Nikki, hi Kenny.
Hi Kenny.
Here's my lawyer. Fucking Ace Steel shut up behind him. It's my lawyer. What's going on, lads?
Yeah, I still don't get how's that going to work on pay-per-views? Like, are they just going to separate the arena? Like, your Punk, you go over there, and then Young Bucks be all the way over there.
Like a fucking arena, you know what I mean? So I think
but at some point they're going to like go into catering, or like they're going to eventually cross paths, aren't they? You can't keep them apart forever.
Yeah, I guess, but like it'd probably be a matter of like, if I was running it, I'd be like, as Tony Khan, I'd have 2 PAs or whatever, like you with fucking walkie-talkies and phones or whatever. I want immediate contact. And like, I want to know where these guys are at all fucking times. If they're taking a shit in the same stall, I won't be notified so that I can stop that. But that's just me. That might be micromanaging, but that's also like, you want to have control, you got to do it. It's like you can't though, but you can't micromanage like that because that is just fucking ridiculous.
That is stupid, yeah. But let's get into this match card. Apparently, Punk's going to talk tonight, so I'm guessing that's the opening set. You have to start with Punk coming out, do a promo first, don't you? Yeah. But the question is, what's he going to talk about? Because apparently there's NDAs, he can't talk about the brawl out or whatever happened last year, so I don't know what he's going to say, really. It's going to be interesting to see. Like, obviously, we're Punk fans, we've got the shirts on and shit, but I don't know what he's going to say, really, to be honest. What can he say? Like, what's he allowed to say?
I don't think he's referring to incidents. I think he's going to be like, oh, I'm injured. For any of those who think I'm going to be out of the game, I'm fucking ready. Like, basically, some of the stuff he sort of mentioned in the interview, where he's really ready to fight. I think he's going to start building up seeds to his feuds, because unlike most people in this company, Punk is really smart and knows to do that.
Yeah, true.
So, maybe he'll mention MJF, which, we'll keep that back, and then he'll mention someone else he wants to feud with after this.
Ricky Starks.
And that's probably what's going to happen. He's going to mention someone, and he's going to have his match. That person's going to intervene towards the end of the match, and then start building up their feud.
True. Which could be Kenta as well, like Alex said. Like, it could be that as well. Like, it could be like, people online been saying shit, and Kenta comes out. Or
well, like, is it fully 100% confirmed that he's only ever going to be in Collision?
Yeah.
All right. Because I thought maybe they could get away with a week build towards the door if he was on Dynamite, and then
no Collision only, apparently.
See, you weakened yourself there.
Yeah, but that's only because of the Young Bucks, because the Elite don't want to be around him. That's
if I'm Punk, I don't want to be working 2 shows in this company anyway.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Especially like.
And maybe he's going to take like ownership of this like show in a way and be like, we're going to help, this is going to be completely different to Dynamite. We're not going to be doing the same shit over there. It's going to be like,
Yeah. We're not going to be like, he's going to, I think he's going to do a shoot. I think he's going to do a bit of a shoot.
Yeah, he's definitely going to do a bit of a shoot, but it's just like how much, how far is he going to go into the shoot?
Well, I don't think he's going to break the NDA, but he is going to fucking... I think he's obviously going to rip at him, and he's going to have...
Yeah, he's going to allude. He won't say names, but we'll know what he's talking about. He won't come out and say Young Bucks or anything like that, but...
It'll be like, some kids backstage, I know, I've got issues with them. We don't have to worry about them, they're not here. This is my show. This is what I say.
No flippy shit. Well, there will be. I guess there will be some, but...
we won't be doing flippy shit just for the full of it. I don't blade just for the fun of it. I hope they got a better director as well. It can't be the same.
Oh yeah, I hope so. But yeah, apart from that, I don't know what order it's going to be. I just put this in order. We got Wardlow defending the TNT Championship against Luchasaurus. This has been built up for quite a while. I'm surprised they're doing it here, but got to build up the show.
It's going to be it's the second match, isn't it? Like altogether, Luchasaurus Wardlow. It's their second match, isn't it?
Did he have a first? When was the first?
Did they not have a first one at some point?
No, it was Christian, wasn't it? Remember?
Yeah, but surely before that, you had a match with him at some point.
No, oh, maybe like a year or two ago, maybe.
All right, then we don't count that. So this is like their first match. So this is
Yeah,
build up
like this
towards
current iteration of Luchasaurus, like the
So,
heel, you know.
I think it's gonna be like a DQ or time limit thing, some bullshit like that. It's just gonna build up towards them at pay per view.
Yeah, but I just hope they don't take the title off Wardlow again, because this TNT title's been passed around quite a lot. So
they're playing hot potato with this.
Actually, no, it's Collision. Let's give it benefit of doubt. Hopefully, and like we said, it's gonna be something different. So yeah,
Well,
I don't feel the time with it.
There, you know what I mean. You'd think Anderson would be able to fucking say, "Hey, you know, this is not how you do it," but you know, no one wants to take advice from anyone backstage, do they?
Apparently not.
You know
I'm gonna go with Wardlow keeping it, but like you said, I think they'll build up to a rematch.
There will be some fuckery backstage, and
I just hope they don't do a fucking tag match like Arn and Wardlow.
Oh no, they can't. They can't.
I don't want to see that.
They can't because if Arn's in the match, he's gonna pull out the Glock, and then
It's game over.
He's gonna pull out the Glock. I hope he brings that up. He goes, "Sorry, Wardlow, I didn't have time to pull out the Glock. I know that you can in that match out there. Now you bury that old motherfucking dinosaur. You tell him why they're extinct. And why that
hopefully he's still alive after last week.
Pointless.
They fucking jumped him, didn't they? And they made him bleed.
He played it as well. Old man Blade, and that was funny. Well, it wasn't funny.
But I hope they start building Wardlow up again, because I do like him, but the booking the past like few months has not been good.
When you've got a man who's got like 3 shows and then 3 kids running around him causing a riot, and then you know there's the snow, and then he's got his lawyer who's either called Megan Omega, who's meant to be running an investigation. Like the man's got so much on his plate and so much of his nose that I'm surprised he's able to do anything.
Oh shit! I don't think he can book big men. I don't think he knows how to book like the Giants.
I don't think he can book at all, Jimmy.
They don't know, but it's a good point as well.
Let alone the big men. You can't book at all.
Even fucking Powerhouse Hobbs, he put him with QT Marshall and did that TMZ shit. It's like, what the fuck? I guess Luchasaurus has been alright with Christian, but that's it.
That's
like
Christian,
Brian Cage.
yo, that's Christian.
Yeah, I guess that's Christian's influence. Brian Cage just lost his side of fucking, Keith Lee. I mean, what happened to Keith Lee?
Lance Archer.
Yeah, where the fuck's Lance Archer? I don't know. New Japan, I guess. I don't know.
How who was booking at the start of AEW? Who was booking?
Well, it was Tony, but you got to remember Cody was there. I know it was Cody was there as well. So
yeah, because I know like at the start it became a lot about the Young Bucks and the Elite stuff, and then Tony started to be more involved. Because I remember at the beginning, he's like, I'm not going to be like too heavily involved. I'm going to be like the gist was he used the money man kind of thing.
Yeah, he should have stuck to that.
And then I don't know because I do not want to know. I do not want to know what timeline that will be in if he didn't do it.
Oh yeah, if the Elite took over. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Maybe
if he appointed someone else, that's why.
We probably would still have Cody, so they might have still been Hope. But I think Cody's better for he is now.
Oh yeah, 100% much better where at WWE. But yeah, next match we got Andrade returning and he's facing Buddy Matthews from House of Black. This match is gonna be good. Obviously, there's no build up, obviously, but Andrade's back, so really, what can you do?
Build up for is it L Faction or whatever they're called?
Oh yeah, him and Roosh and Preston done so whatever.
Yeah. You know, ball grabbing Roosh. You know.
It could be, yeah, but I mean, we still got the Acclaimed are going to be on the show as well, so maybe they're going to get the match first against House of Black. But in the future, you might be right.
Well, unless the Acclaimed win, then they're against.
Yeah, actually, that could work as well.
You know,
but this match, like, obviously we criticise them when they have no story.
It could still be House of Black versus Andrade. They don't have to be for the titles.
Yeah, don't have to be for titles. But I was going to say, like, we criticise them when there's no story. But with this match with Andrade returning, you can't really tell a story yet. Anyway, can you? Just have to get him back first and build.
I just want to put Sammy around there somewhere.
Oh yeah, Sammy not going to be on Collision either. Then Sammy's going to stay in Dynamite. Jesus Christ! What about Eddie Kingston then? Where does he go?
No.
This is why they can't just blame Punk, because it's not just Punk who has issues with other people. Like, there's quite a lot of rivalries backstage if you think about it.
Yeah, but like, Let me defend Eddie. Like when his thing with Sammy, like he did apologize to Sammy and say,
Yeah,
so
they
at
were
least
both bigger men about it at the end,
bigger
which
men
Young
about
Bucks
it. You
should
know
have
what I
been.
mean? I don't know what the deal was with Andrade and Sammy. I think was it Sammy gave him a stiff arm at one point and he took it personally.
I think it was, yeah. And obviously
Yeah.
Tony said, "I'm not going to fire you if you hit him," and you know.
Yeah, but like, I'm like it. It just goes back to Tony because why would you say that?
I know. He just gave him an out. Just gave him a free
No,
pass.
but like, what's the conversation? You know, Andrade goes, "Hey, look, I think Sammy did that for real. You know, I want something done about it." And Tony's gone, "No, I don't think it was. We'll talk about this later."
Well, he was reading the dirt sheets, wasn't he, Tony? Because the dirt sheets was saying Andrade is trying to get fired to go back with Charlotte and WWE.
Yeah, but
that's
like,
what they were saying.
Yeah, but if and he's like, but why would you suddenly like where does that line? If you hit him, I'm still not gonna fire you. Like, what brings that up?
Because he believes the dirt. He believed Dave Meltzer.
Yeah,
He's like, shit, this guy wants to get
what
fired.
was
I'm not
the
going to
start-
fire him.
Yeah, but what was the start of the conversation? What did Andrade say? And then to lead towards Tony going, if you hit him, I'm not gonna fire you. Like what?
I don't know. Maybe Andrade was
That's
pissed.
what I'm trying
Like,
to. That's what I'm trying to like, theorize. Is like Andrade go, oh that I want that sorted, and he's gone, oh I'll do it later or whatever. No, you deal with it
That's
or
it.
I'm dealing with it. And
That's
then he goes,
it right there. It's the same with Punk. It's like all these people going to issues with Tony. He's like, he's probably pushing it off or being like, we'll deal with it whenever, and nothing happens, and it just keeps going on and on.
It must have been. He must have went. If you don't deal with it, I'll deal with it. And then Tony went, well, if you hit him, I'm still not gonna fire you. And at which point he went, great, fucking
great. I want to get fired anyway. You just believe in the bullshit online.
Oh man, if I could have spoke to Andrade, I would have went, see those two, see Matt and Nick. I think they're talking shit about you. Yeah, maybe you can. I don't think he'll fire you if you hit them either. Come on, fucking nothing.
But yeah, who do you think is gonna win? I'm gonna go with Andrade because it's his first.
Oh yeah, if it's back, yeah, he's back. He's gonna have his boys on his side, and then House of Black. Then I don't know. Maybe Andrade won't have his boys, and House of Black will attack Andrade, and then that's when the Acclaimed come out, like back Andrade for whatever reason.
Maybe.
Like, you can't turn Andrade face when he's part of a heel faction.
Yeah, well, maybe he's not part of the faction, or maybe they move him away from it.
Well, yeah, that was going to be like my next point. Like, oh, is he no longer going to be part of the faction because he's going to be face? It's going to be kind of like a sort of bloodline thing with him, where he's got to like take control. Like that what's his name? Not Roosh, his assistant.
Is it Jose?
Jose, yeah. Well, like he's in charge, and because like well, you've not been, and I've been in charge, and then they all follow him. It's like oh, we follow like the strongest of us, and he's like technically the strongest because he's led them really well without Andrade. So Andrade's got like beat them all back into submission to be like, no, I'm in charge.
Yeah, could do.
I like that story. That might be good.
So yeah, it's a decent story. Yeah.
Fuck of the year, Dylan Cullen, right here. That should be me doing the fucking Ultimate Warrior on that title.
Next match, we don't know who's in it. It's just Miro's back as well in action.
Okay.
It'll be a squish match. So
yeah.
I'm glad Miro's back. I know you're not a fan of him, but I am glad he's back.
I'll let you talk. I have nothing of interest.
But I got nothing. There's nothing to say right now apart from he's back. I mean,
booking then. Like, give us a booking. I do it all the time. Come on.
If I was Tony Khan booking, I'd have him squash Orange Cassidy and take that title. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Like International Championship, whatever the fuck it's called.
Not a fan of Miro, but you're not wrong.
Because he needs to, he needs to prove that he's dominant. You can't just have. I mean, it has to be a squash match tonight. If he wrestles 5 minutes against some guy I've never seen, then what the fuck? It needs to be like 30 seconds in and out.
Will it be a match, or is he just gonna cut a promo?
It says he's in action, but it didn't say who again.
Yeah, but they say they were in action. That could mean fucking anything.
But yeah, I mean, why was he even gone? What was it? Apparently he refused to lose the Hangman or something. That was it. And what the fuck? He refused to lose the Hangman in a tournament or something. That's what the dirt sheet said.
Yeah.
And then he's not been used since, and it's like, okay.
Well, I'm sorry to say this, Miro, but whose name's on that check that you cash every month to pay your mortgage and buy food? Who's that guy? What is he called? What is he called, and what is his job title? Right, Tony Khan, aka Snowman, aka Mr. White, the kid, your boss, basically. Your best friend as well. Don't forget your best friend.
Yeah,
best friend.
Can't forget the friend.
If he says you're doing something and you don't like it, and then you guys can't reach a mutual discussion, you're kind of screwed, and you have to do what he says at the end of the day.
True, but you
Does
put
it mean
yourself in
kinda
Miro's
like
shoes. If you look at Tony Khan's booking and it's like, all right, he's gonna bring me in, I lose to Hangman, and then you'd be like, so what happens next? Like, what do I do after that? And then Tony Khan's like, no plans. You're just gonna lose, and then we'll see what happens. When you can be pissed as well. You'd be like, so you're bringing me back just to lose, and then there's no plans for me after that.
Yeah, but also he's my boss. Like, there's some things that my boss says and gives me that where I'm at work. I'm like, I don't fucking want to do
True, yeah. But I mean, I don't think it was like he was sitting at home like, I'm not coming back until I win. I think it was more like Tony
No.
Khan's just not using him.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I mean?
like, I get, yeah, but like, what is it? In my argument is then, what is Miro doing sat at home? Is he like, if he was there at arenas, sat every day trying to get Tona, at least he's doing something. He's like, I'm trying to get. Maybe you get sick of it after like a month or two trying to get his attention, but if you really want to do something, you have to fucking work for it. You shouldn't really for this company.
True. Yeah,
Tony
but that's
should
the thing. We don't know like if he did work for it or not. Like you could be right, maybe he didn't do anything, or maybe he was trying to do it for months
That's
and
what
he
I'm
gave
saying.
up. Like we don't know. And the dirt sheets won't tell us that because they only report certain fucking information, don't they? What benefits to certain sides. It's like fucking hell.
I'm sorry. Wasn't it fucking 4 or 5 months ago, start of the year, maybe end of last year, when he had a big ass locker room meeting? Chris Jericho himself was saying, this leaking shit needs to stop now.
Mm.
Why the fuck is it still going on?
We know why it's the elite. They love to run them off to Dave Meltzer. Then they just can't stop.
And Tony's like, I wish we could figure out who's giving this to Dave Meltzer.
Well, he's friends with Dave as well, isn't he? Tony's a friend of Dave as well.
So maybe it's fucking Tony saying it.
It could be Tony as well, who knows?
No,
but if that's Tony saying that, then
if he's on Snow and he's fucking drunk dialing Dave Meltzer like he's his ex-girlfriend wanting to get back together.
He's like, Dave, oh, you got this idea we're gonna do with the Young Bucks. Oh, it's gonna be so great.
How
we're gonna do a best of 7 series match. People are gonna love that. 7 matches in a row. What do you think, Dave?
I've heard people talk. I've heard from what I know is people say like, oh, it's kind of like that old school wrestling when they did that. You know what I mean? Like in the 80s or 90s when they did something like that. And you're like, yeah, back then it wasn't televised every week.
No, that was for territories as well. Certain towns who hadn't seen the other matches.
Certain towns, certain territories wasn't televised all the time. That is not this. It's very fucking boring. All right, you didn't start adding stipulations until later on, and it was the worst fucking decision you could have done. You nearly destroyed Death Triangle because I don't think anyone was enjoying them after that.
No,
they did not.
That's why Pac fucked off again after that, didn't he? I think couldn't really see Pac after that.
We haven't seen Pac.
No.
Is Pac showing up at Collision? Did Pac want to punch someone? And Tony went, "If you do it, I won't fire you." And he went, "I'm gonna clobber him."
Moving on, next we got the Acclaimed. We're going to hear from him tonight. I'm guessing it's going to build up to House of Black rematch.
Then I guess my idea of them coming in.
Well, I mean, it still could happen. You could save Andrade and then talk afterwards or whatever.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't announce we'll hear from them if that's your point.
True. Yeah, you got a point there, yeah.
So that ruins my idea. Then it becomes about, then why the fuck is Bobby Lee having a match? It might as well be some other person. Not Bobby Lee, but Bloody Matthews.
Bloody Matthews, yeah.
Yeah. Why is he then having like? Does Tony look at this and go, "Oh, you know what? I'll have him wrestle him." Then have the guys that are going to feud with his team speak at some point, and you're like, "Well, surely there should be a connection there." Like, you got him wrestling, you got them doing something. Well, why don't you make the two connect?
Exactly. That's one of the main issues of AEW. There's no connectivity. There's no reason why it's happening. It just happens. It's like, okay, well, why though?
Well, are the Acclaimed just gonna fully announce? You know what? The Acclaimed, we're gonna be #1 contenders for that match. We're gonna fight any tag team, any trios. We're gonna build up rankings, and then the rankings gonna start becoming a thing again.
Oh,
I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do.
I
think they've been updated. Let me check.
They probably haven't since August last year. I doubt it. Because they gave up on that real quick, didn't they? To be fair, I mean, it is kind of a lot, especially now with the amount of shows you've got.
Yep, August. So, like...
August, yeah.
And they stopped mentioning it, like... that was in my opinion, that was a really good idea. The ranking thing, you know what I mean?
It was if you had enough effort to put into it, but
because it gave you an idea of like
it made the matches matter as well because you
yeah,
need to
but
win to build
it
up.
gave you a way to track the idea of upcoming storylines and like because you're like, well, you know, if Jamie Hayter's at fifth and you got Athena at third, like maybe them two should feud for to see who can like get a fire up in terms of
If
like
Jamie Hayter wins, she goes up or whatever. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, stuff like that. Or someone like claiming, "Oh, I've been #1 contender for 6 months running." You know what I mean? I haven't took a single title shot yet. I mean, there's stories to be told.
That's when they stopped, wasn't it? Because FTR was #1 for 6 months, but Young Bucks didn't want to have the match with FTR, did they? Remember when they were champions?
Oh, that makes sense.
When they stopped it. Yeah, that was when they stopped it. I remember now.
Yeah, because I've seen FTR at #1. No. At that time, it was whoever that Glory were champions in August.
Yeah, but I mean, before then, Young Bucks were champions, weren't they? Because remember that segment that came out and they're like, oh, who's going to be the best tag team? And the crowd chanting FTR. FTR weren't even involved inside the segment. And Young Bucks, you could tell the faces, they were pissed off about that.
Yeah. Yeah, the FTR were like #1 for like, fucking hell, going back to when Jurassic Express had the titles.
Yeah, and then just never got the and we were like, well, what's going on with FTR? It's the same with the video game. They've been there for 3 years. Why the fuck aren't they inside the video game? Why are the DLC? I'll tell you why, because Kenny Omega's producing it and he's friends with the Young Bucks, and the Young Bucks don't like FTR. It's obvious. It's stupid. It's just so petty and childish, man. It's ridiculous. It really is.
Because they were there before. They were there when the game was being built.
Yeah, they were there in a pandemic. Remember the game inside the fucking pickup truck or whatever?
Yeah, but then and it's like, oh, it would have slowed down production. Motherfucker, you started asking for mocktail cocktails towards like the end of year 3. That you wanted in it.
Yeah.
And we both know how long it takes to program something like that. Because you gotta build the model, you gotta then
animations,
you gotta like figure out like, okay, then what are the game's rules when this happens? Like what happens?
Yeah, don't break the game when it happens or whatever.
You know what I mean? Like then you gotta test it, then you gotta debug it, then you gotta test it, then you gotta debug it.
But you don't have enough time to add FTR who've been there for 3 fucking years. But it's a
we can't get the models.
They're there every week, but we can't get the models apparently.
Tony can't fucking fly them over to wherever the fucking company is to scan them in. No, too fucking much. I'll pay for your hotels and flights to those, but giving you a fucking day on a Tuesday before you got to the Dynamite to go and do that for about an hour and a half. No fucking way.
No way, can't do it. So bad, man. Oh shit.
It's gonna be the worst thing ever.
Let's just get through this tag team match because I know neither one of us care. We got Skye Blue and Willow versus Toni Storm and Ruby Soho. So again, we only get one women's match, so it is sort of like Dynamite. But I hate that Jamie Hayter's injured. I know there's nothing you could do about it, but it's just Toni Storm. Like, for fuck's sake, all the people. Ruby's right there. Just put the title on her.
I feel like pure shit. I just want Jamie Hayter back.
Not even fucking Hikaru Shida, Britt Baker, Abaddon.
Yeah, fucking Nyla Rose.
Nyla Rose.
Fucking, I'll take Jake Cardell. I really would.
Yeah, I would as well, to be honest.
I'd take Jake Cardell. Put a fucking dress on Dax Harwood and put it on him.
But yeah, I don't really care who wins. I'm just going with Toni and Ruby because, whatever.
You're only saying that because you're seeing Rance on Wednesday.
I'm saying that because clearly she's the champion. I mean, Skye Blue and Willow, what are they gonna?
Not my champion. She's not my champion.
Not my champion. Chris Statlander is our champion.
Yeah, Chris and Jamie Hayter are our champs. I've been for a good year and a half.
And that leads us to the main event, which we're all watching for: CM Punk and FTR versus Samoa Joe, Jay White, and Juice Robinson.
What time is it, Jamie? What time is it?
It's almost clobbering time. We're like, 3 hours away or whatever, 3-4 hours.
Gee.
It's been nearly a year since we've seen Punk, and obviously we talked about it before, but FTR teaming up with Punk is going to be good. Samoa Joe's back as well, which is another fucking good thing, because I've missed Joe.
Why the fuck is he teaming up with Juice fucking Robinson?
No reason. It's AEW, innit? No reason.
Oh, we're playing Clip Gold, and we're trying to recruit Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe's going to slap the two of you around for being silly. I love Joe. I want him to do it. I do think that ideally this is going to build up towards a feud between Samoa Joe and
Punk. Yeah, it has to. Has to. And me being selfish, I hope it's all in. Because that would be so good to see live.
You know what would be a dream 3-way match? MJF, Samoa Joe, CM Punk.
Oh yeah, that would be so good as well.
That'd be
But I
fucking-
mean, actually, you know, if they are building up to it, it has to be all in, doesn't it? Because they're not going to do it on TV, are they? That's the next pay-per-view. They're not going to do it for Forbidden Door,
they're not going
definitely
to do a
not.
blood and guts, are they?
No, definitely not. So
Because
maybe it
Joe
will
ain't
be all in.
going to want to do a blood and guts match. He's going to be like, no, fuck that.
Well, no, they call it Blood and Guts, but it's only one match, innit? It's the 5-on-5. Every other match is just normal.
Oh.
But
Well,
I'm
like
guessing...
it was like there makes Extreme Rules.
Nah, it was just that one match. That's the past few years.
No. Did like the women's match they had, or was that not Blood and Guts with
No, that one.
it was with Jamie Hayter, Britt Baker versus the Bunny, and who else was it?
No, that one Blood and Guts. I know which match you mean, but I want Blood and Guts.
Anna Jay. It was Anna Jay.
Yeah.
It was Anna Jay and Antagonity versus.
Oh, you mean the Willow one when she did the table spot?
No. I'm thinking. I'm not. Because that's when Anna Jay did the bad wire bit, didn't she?
Oh yeah, that was on Rampage though. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, yeah. No, was it the for the Rosa one with Britt Baker?
No, that was it was on the box there. Right? It was St. Patrick's fucking show or something, a Dynamite or some shit.
Oh, St. Patrick. Oh my god, I fucking hate this company so goddamn much.
What was I gonna say now? Fuck.
Oh, about Samoa Joe.
It's completely gone from my mind.
No. Pay-per-view, like, well, is that gonna do it on you know?
Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah, because the Blood and Guts special, whatever it's gonna be TV. Obviously, it's gonna be 5-on-5, and the Elite versus BCC or whatever. And I'm guessing it'll be MJF and Adam Cole, the rematch, won't it? Yeah. You can't have Samoa Joe and Punk on that show as well. You're gonna have to save that for pay-per-view, I think.
It's a pay-per-view fucking event. Like...
Exactly. So, and the next pay-per-view is all in. So hopefully,
I feel bad that Adam Cole is relegated to fucking doing a house show with MJF when there clearly is talent for them to do it. You know. Oh, fuck.
On an actual pay-per-view.
Yeah, an actual pay-per-view.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not been confirmed for Blood and Guts, but the way it's going, it seems like, because you can't extend this feud for another 2 months. We're 2 months away from all in.
Yeah.
But this match tonight, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully Punk, is ready. I mean, people say he's injury prone, but if we go back and look, the first injury, he got it from jumping inside the crowd. So I write that one off. I mean, it's an injury, but it was just a botch, wasn't it? It was just hit his foot on the fucking guardrail or whatever.
That was a botch. That's a botch, though. That's a botch, though.
Obviously, the injury with Moxley inside the match, yeah. But I mean, how many people have got injured in wrestling? Like, there's been countless people who get injured, so...
Yeah.
I don't think he's injury prone per se, but we'll have to wait and see.
People have bad luck, and
yeah.
Well, I can't even use it. He'd wrestle. Well, no, it was still having ring rust, wasn't it? Like he wasn't wrestling that frequent.
No, well, he did wrestle. He had a few TV matches, didn't he? As well. It's like he was just, he had a few good months run before he got injured. It's like he was getting injured all the time.
Yeah. I think it was just he is old. I think maybe his body was just not his regimen and training wasn't fully enough to like get his body ready to do the shit he was going to do.
Yeah, but I mean, hopefully this doesn't happen. But say he gets injured within the next few months or whatever.
Then I'm going to say he's going to have to.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say as well.
He's going to have to be retired.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, he might go through like a one-off match now and again, but not, But
like it's not like he does what Jeff Hardy does.
True. Yeah, it's not like high risk moves all the time per se.
Like it was just very unlucky. Like that was the thing. He didn't do anything that was too extreme. Like like he fucked up the buckshot, the
buckshot,
buckshot lariat. But
he shouldn't have been doing that anyway. To be fair,
to be fair, it's a very difficult move, and
it is a difficult move.
I doubt he understood. Like it's amazing. Give Hangman credit. That is
but I've got to say, Logan Paul. I know you don't like him, but Logan Paul does it better than Hangman. He really does. He does. He does wrong. It's different opinions, but I think he does it better.
Facts.
I know you hate him. I don't like Logan Paul either, but I can give him credit.
Let me tell you now. I don't deal in if, buts, and maybes. I deal in absolutes, okay? And I'm absolutely 100% telling the truth, and it is a fact of life. Logan Paul's a piece of shit. And
I agree. He is a piece of shit.
No,
I'm not
he
saying
gets
he isn't.
he gets nothing. He gets nothing. Nothing.
He is
Yep.
athletic though.
Do you remember Willy Wonka, the original movie, at the end
Yeah.
where the kid, and you just hear Willy Wonka go, "You get nothing because you broke the rules. You get zilch." That's me. I am doing that, and there's no giving me back the everlasting gobstocker and oh, you're the chosen one, Logan. No, it's nothing. Out.
I'm down.
On to the next one.
But yeah, I mean, that's tonight's match card. Hopefully it's a good show. I just hope it feels different. Like we said before, they got different commentators. So hopefully it's just the booking really it comes down to.
Well, I hope that what they've announced, I know it's not going to be it, but like, I hope there is another women's match. Fuck's sake, I don't mean.
Yeah, hopefully.
Nice. But
well, I'm guessing Thunder Rosa's going to be announced her, but they did show her in the press release or whatever. So maybe Thunder Rosa's on as well.
Maybe she goes after Toni Storm for the title.
Maybe, yeah. Because technically, I mean, she got injured. She was champion, wasn't she? So she has a right in a way.
Yeah, and it should. I would have given it back to Thunder Rosa rather than Toni Storm more than anything.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean? Because what you could have done, and it would have been really cool, is had Thunder Rosa return, do the match, take it, and then not show up, have her like not be there until Collision, have her show up at Collision, and then it's like we've not had a women's champion match, we've not seen a women's champion in a few weeks or whatever. She suddenly shows up at Collision, and because we've had a lot, and then if Toni was smart, you'd have more than one or two women's matches to build up, people who could be contenders for the fucking title.
True. And also you got Chris with the TBS, so it's not like you can still have Chris on there.
Yeah, but you could then have people show up and have a segment with Thunder Rosa with all these people going, you know what, you've been gone, you suddenly show up, win the title, and fuck off and don't defend it, don't come out to shows until today, and we've been here, busting our balls. I want a shot title. I've worked hard. I've done, I've got the most wins, or whatever. Like that's just good booking in my sense.
Yeah, true. I agree.
Because she has no personality still. No personality.
No, she really doesn't. And the finisher with the arse or whatever, and she just spray paints it for extra damage.
It's like with Jamie Hayter injured. It's like, well, I know you got a card of Sheeda, but it doesn't work because it's still 3-on-3, isn't it? Because you've got Saraya,
Ruby and Tona.
And then you just got like who else should you get for Brit? Like Thunder Rosa.
I don't see them teaming.
I don't think they hate each other, and if they really wanted to prove it, they'd have Thunder Rosa team up with her.
True, but I mean, they could hate each other but still work together, unlike the Young Bucks and Punk. But it's possible.
I don't think they do.
I'm just going off what the dirt sheets say. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, who's spreading that? Because I don't see Jamie Hayter spreading it. I don't see Britt Baker spreading it. I don't see Thunder Rosa spreading it.
Do you see Jamie Hayter did an interview and she's like, I'm glad CM Punk's coming back, because if you didn't think he was coming back, you're a fool if you think him coming back's a bad thing. So even Jamie Hayter, she knows what's up. Mark Henry said the same thing. Billy's gone.
Yeah, everyone is. That's why Jamie Hayter is my queen. That's why we all love her.
I just read these reports like everyone hates Punk backstage, and even that video we talked about the other week where it's just clips of people talking about Punk. It's like, yeah, I don't think everyone hates him. I think it's just a certain,
I think
group backstage.
A certain clip backstage.
Yeah.
And most of them are only doing it because these I wouldn't say young bucks because they're fucking old as shit. I like just say some bad shit about some guy, and then we'll edit in who it should be, kind of thing. Like, no, it's no, I can't.
It's ridiculous. But tonight, Punk's finally back after nearly a year, so it's gonna be exciting to see what happens.
Do you think he's gonna change his theme song at some point, or is he gonna stick with cult personality?
See, I was gonna ask you that. Do you think how long until he goes heel? Because I feel like not tonight he's not gonna get booed, but I feel in a few weeks some people might start booing him. That certain hardcore glue eater audience.
I think he'll turn heel after he gets the title back. So it's a while away. I think. I generally think it'll be a while
probably next year or whatever.
Gets the title, does one run where he's face, but he wins it by being a heel, and that begins the turn. And as that happens, CM Punk goes, "I would like tunnels, please, because they're really good. Can I get the tunnels?"
But yeah, if he turned heel, I could see him changing his music.
I would like this fire back, but I'm just a big Killswitch Engage fan. Like,
Well,
I
we know
love
Tony loves paying for songs, so he could
Cult
technically. I mean, he
personality.
got Roderick Strong kill switch, didn't he? So he could do it again.
I love Cult personality, and it works with face or heel. You know what I mean? But I don't know, like, the song's so intertwined with Punk now. It'd be so weird. I only asked it 'cause it's something that eventually should happen.
True. Well,
You
he
know
did come
what I
out
mean?
to ROH in the Blood and Guts match, didn't he? He had his ROH song and all that, so he could
So, like,
change it.
I'm just curious. Like, he's coming out to the Cult personality tonight, no doubt.
Oh yeah, no doubt. That's not going to open the show, and it's going to hit with a guitar riff, and Punk's going to come out.
And, and then, you know what? For the match, FTR are going to come out first, and then his music's going to hit, and it's just going to be like clobbering time, all three of them. I love FTR.
Good shit.
Top guys, man.
Top guys with CM Punk as well, and Samoa Joe. I mean, I feel like Samoa Joe's getting overshadowed a little bit, but I'm glad both Joe's back.
You got 4 great men in that match, and then you got Jay White and Juice Robinson. Yeah, some of these things don't belong.
Nah, but you can't have 6 top people. I mean, I guess you could, but you gotta have, a weak link somewhere, I guess, haven't you?
Well, the Combat Club have Useless, so everyone's got.
And Claudio.
Yeah.
I'm still going with. I know we'll talk about Dynamite next week, but I think Will Ospreay should join Combat Club. I know you said no one was watching it, but especially with Brian at the end when he's like loving, attacking Omega and shit. I feel like he could.
No, I would love it. I think this is what should happen. He's on Wednesday. Kenny's gonna come out and like, oh, you're with the Combat Club now, and you'll have Will come out and go, no, fuck those guys. I'm after you. I'm here to hurt you. I saw an opportunity to hurt you. I'm not with them. I'm here to hurt you because he's got his own group, hasn't he?
True, United Empire. Yeah.
So it wouldn't make sense for him to suddenly join. Like, why would he go from being a leader to then a follower?
Well, I mean, them two could join as well. I mean, is that like you can only have a certain amount of people, innit? Like look at Jericho Appreciation Society.
You would actually have to get rid of.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Get rid of Claudio and Useless. Yeah, get rid of it.
Because I'm hoping that's what they're building up to, breaking the Combat Club up. Because Kingston was going against Claudio for the title, and he's like, and in my opinion, right, for Mox's character, I think Mox just stayed out of that feud.
Yeah, true.
It would have made more sense.
He didn't fight Eddie though, did he? Like Eddie was like, we'll talk about it next week. But...
Yeah, but like, yeah. We'll talk about it next. I can't believe we talked for an hour about this.
I know, yeah, same.
Oh, we struggled.
I thought we would as well, but we didn't.
We insulted Tony Khan quite a lot. That was most.
Yeah, but I mean, he needs it at some point. Yeah, it's like we're just ragging him for no reason. Like, fucking hell. Like, he brings it on himself.
Him and the Young Bucks.
But then if not, should we talk about, or should we end it there?
Should we tell him about what happened to you?
What?
Yeah. Bitch, Audrey.
Oh, yeah. Don't follow All Elite Botches on wrestling, because if you do, Audrey's going to block you.
The energy it takes for her to go through and do that.
Yeah, like the follow list is blocking.
She can't be doing it. She has to get someone to do it. She must go.
Maybe she has an application, because apparently she's in charge of the copyright. When people get copyright strikes, she's like in charge of that. So maybe she's got like some sort of bot or program that just like instantly blocks whoever,
Yeah, if it's that, then okay, I can see that. Like,
yeah, but even still, it's like what? Just because I want to see botches from your show, you're gonna block? I'm not bothered she's blocked me, but
no, but I think in her mind, it's like the majority of people that she gets hate comments from or whatever are people who do follow that.
She's done that for Jim Cornette. If you follow Jim Cornette, you're probably getting blocked as well.
Yeah. He doesn't even insult her that much.
He does call her a horse now and again, but
that I don't agree with. I find her quite attractive, I'll be honest.
I mean, yeah, she's not ugly or anything. I'm not saying she's ugly, but
she is not the nun.
Yeah, that is funny, all right to me,
Lick's a fucking savage. I fucking love him.
Yeah. We'll end it there. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're new. Check out Dylan's social links down below. We'll be live again on Wednesday for Dynamite. Until then, peace out. And